Hello, Jaden, Elite, what's up? What's going on? Tim, Jen, Diego, Hutton, Romeo, Jimenez, Extreme, Kyle, Ridley, Elite, what's going on, guys? Darkness under the wind. Oh, they're piling in now. What's up, everyone? Ready for Loki Season 2? Episode 2? I'm just pulling it up on Disney Plus right now. Cool. What's going on? Excited to see what happens this episode? Oh, this is Season 1. I was like, it's out already. Nope. Oh, it's Season 1. They teased me. So this episode, I think, with the... Because I know everyone's going to ask. I'm just going to put this out there. So I think, like, with the credits, it's 49 minutes, I think. No, maybe a little bit shorter. Maybe, like, 48 minutes. Maybe exactly as long as the other one. Yeah. So... Hi, thanks, David and Yang. Appreciate that. What's going on, everybody? Negus, love from South Africa. Elite, MOB. Extreme Kyle, Wolf, Darkness, Yer, Funny Gaming. What's going on? Jose, what's going on? Wolf, the Star Wars Collector. Yo, what up? Star Wars fans up in here. The Dibble Father. Yeah. We got about 40 minutes till it comes up. Billy Bug Entertainment. Is this a slow episode? Well, it's interesting question because the last episode I would say wasn't like action jammed packed. But I guess I would say out of the I don't know. There's some really cool components to this episode. Yeah, they might not like run around as much, but they do. There's parts where they're on the timeline running around and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh my gosh, Lethal Nate, you just got your members only. This one? Yeah, this hoodie. That's so funny. I'm glad you got it. Glad you got it, buddy. I think it also has no, it doesn't. I thought it had a badge or something somewhere. Was it on the hood? There was something. There was something that it had somewhere. I can't remember. I thought it was on the hood maybe. No. There's something else somewhere on this thing that I thought it said Cosmic Wonder on or something. I guess it doesn't actually say Cosmic Wonder, huh? It just says CW. Yeah. People are suggesting that Loki pruned himself. What Loki would be my question back to that. Dang, gaming stuff, that's intense. Hope you're all right. Stay safe, the best you can. Far Shot, talk a bit about this episode. Okay, you're gonna. This is the. This isn't really spoiler since it's in the trailer. This is the Zaniac episode, where you see Loki and Mobius go back in time when they're dressed up in tuxedos. And there's a really cool TVA device that's used in this episode. I don't know what it's called. At one point in time, I believe Mobius called it Gizmo, but that could just, anything like a gizmo, right, that you play with. I'm a little sick today, so if I'm sniffling, I'm sorry. I'm going to need a cough drop right now. But, yeah. Junaid Fazal, hello, love back. Ramirez Productions. My best bet is that Renslayer prune Loki. Wolf, do I like Pokemon? Yes, you probably can't see it. This little yellow thing right there is a Pikachu. Pokemon was like, oof. That was like my childhood. I collected so many cards and I played all the games. I have all the games still. I still play all the games. The newer games today, like, they're fun to me, but they have a lot of, like, they make you do a lot of side quests, and I'm just like, dude, I just want to, like, play Pokemon, fight gym leaders, do the Elite Four. Like, that's all I really want to do. Leonardo, what's going on? Yo, back. Lejla? Manjak, hello. Movie theater plot point. Do we get to see JM this episode? Jim? Oh, Jonathan Majors. Um, I don't know if I want to answer that. Keep you guys on your toes. I will say 3 and 4. He's like the main point of 3 and 4. I'll give you that. How about that? So episode 3 and 4, it's like all about Jonathan Majors, a variant. Mr. Anderson, what's going on? Woof woof. Welcome. Billy Bug Entertainment. You're kind of right on that. I don't know. Episode 3, they're all really good in their own ways. This might be the slower of them, but there's some really cool parts to it, and there's some good scenes, and it's all important. I would say, like I've said, 1 and 4 are my favorite, but 3 gets the pacing. When we get to 3, the pacing gets a lot. It like ramps up a lot. Versions, hello. Chaz Di Bianco, what's up? Michael, what's going on? For all time, always. Jose, what's going on? Patrick, no, what's going on? Oh, haha, yeah. The time change for these releases have done wonders for a lot of people. Me including, just because oh guys, I can't even tell you. Like, I mean, I'm sure, most of you know that I stopped doing the watch parties, and it's because, like, not only my mental health, but my physical health, I could not continue to do them because they started at 1 a.m. my time, and then, you watch through it and then you discuss it after. So it's like 2:30 by the time I actually start working on the breakdown. And then, like, a breakdown's not something you can really rush through. I mean, you could, but it would end up being really, really bad, right? So, you take a few hours to do the breakdown, and plus the editing and the thumbnail and everything like that. And it's like, yeah, I would be going to bed at like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. in the morning, and that would screw up my entire work schedule, week schedule, waking up and everything like that. And by the time I finally bounce back, bam, time for another watch party. Time for another episode of Loki. So I can't tell you how much this change of the release times is been a big benefit for me. Yes, exactly, Mr. Anderson. Oh gosh, you had school at the time too when it was 3 a.m. Yeah, elite. You're on the East Coast then. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't watched Gen V. I see one. What was that? Marcella Gamer. Gen V's out. Yeah, I haven't been watching that. Yeah. When do we get to see Sylvie? You see her in this episode. You saw her in the post credits of last episode. So, actually, we saw her in the elevator too. She was there in the last episode. Yeah, in the elevator. Oh dang, you're funny gaming. What's going on? Gaming stuff. Dang, that's intense. Chaz. Yes, I did. I made this breakdown in advance. The only problem is the footage. I mentioned this last time. The footage I have has my watermark on it. Big old watermark of my name on it, so I can't use any of the footage. So the editing has to be done post the release of the show, so we can grab the footage that way. I forgot to. I'm assuming y'all hear me. Gonna test the stream right now. Yep. Okay. Good. Just making sure. Cool. Put that there. In case I'm gonna need the chat on my phone when it starts. Wolf, where did you get your name Cosmic Wonder from? So before I answer that, I would like you all to put in the chat where you think I got my name from, because I don't think anybody will really probably guess it. So, thanks, Mike R. What's going on, Shadow Shaken? What's going on, everybody? Emma, welcome. Yeah, no worries, Emma. Appreciate you stopping by. Alexis, lucky I saw 4 episodes. Yeah. I mean, I'm grateful, but sometimes I'm like, I really wish I could watch everything fresh with everybody. And cliffhangers are are a thing for Loki season 2. That's all I'm gonna really say here. No, not a random site. Space, kind of. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Extreme Kyle. You be quiet, you stupid Deputy 1024. I don't see you in Discord. Nick is in the Discord waiting for you right now, just so you know, Deputy 1024. Haha, that's funny, Mr. Anderson. What's going on, Con Donahue? There we go. I'm trying to figure out a good strain of smoke. No. When I started the channel, I was wanting to put a heavy focus on both Marvel and DC. But unfortunately, DC just lost like a ton of smoke. The hype and everything just like they lost a lot of steam, and it was hard to keep up with everything ultimately, and people just kind of didn't want to hear it for a while, and the fandom got really tough with the Snyderverse and everything for a while, and Marvel was huge, so I just kind of focused on Marvel for a bit. More DC stuff come up in the future for sure when the new DCU launches with James Gunn, which I'm excited about. But originally I wanted a name that was both from Marvel and DC, so having said that, can you now guess kind of where the name comes from? Carlos Aponte, sup Cosmic Real every day. Hey, thanks so much. Hey, my whole family's from Corpus Christi, Texas, so fellow Texan here. I don't live there now, but yo, Adam Matthew Smith, what's going on, man? Pooh Blood and Honey right now. I haven't seen that one. That I didn't know if I wanted like a childhood character of mine turned into a murderer. The same thing for like that Grinch one, right? Wasn't there like a Grinch one? So yeah. Can anyone tell? Is it released? Episode 2? No, it will be released in 31 minutes. 31 minutes. How many more hours? Yeah, no, 31 minutes, yeah. Gaming stuff, there's not like an official change, but I have heard that yes, Marvel is we're probably looking at 2028 release date for Secret Wars. Probably. How close have I been to being in an MCU or DC movie? If I have been close, I don't know about it. I've never talked with anybody like about being in. I have one time told Disney, when Disney put out Free Guy and they had a bunch of gamers in it, like we're like Pokemon and Ninja and everybody. Was like, hey, if there's ever like a Marvel movie, you need like real life people to talk about Marvel in the movie, hit me up. That would be the closest I've ever gotten, and it was just, I obviously meant it for real, and they knew I meant it for real, but that was me saying, hey, if ever, and that it was like a laugh back, like, oh yeah, for sure, and so it was kind of just like yeah, kind of like I'm assuming they like brushed it off, but if it ever did happen, like if they ever decided to put YouTubers in like an MCU movie, I would hope I'm considered. Maybe, but I don't know. There are bigger channels than mine, of course, right? So yeah, I don't know, but I've never like been in active talks with like Kevin Feige or anything like that. I met him twice. Met him twice, very briefly, both times. Um, yeah, so maybe one day that would be really cool. What do you want? Hello, Bella. That's a funny name. I remember that. Remember that channel. Thanks, Farshad. Appreciate that. Hello to Ireland. What does it mean to wipe out prune timelines? Kill all life in the universe, including celestials like everything, T-Mac. Literally, just think of just existence being erased. Yeah. Is there a reason they are doing the show this way, premiering on a set time and day? Leanne, I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Like, you're talking about the time change, or is there? You talking about like? specifically why they chose this time and date, because the new time I love. I think it's just, I actually think it's so they can get better numbers the premiere day, because by releasing this at what, 6 p.m. Pacific time, what, 9 on the East Coast, you're probably going to get a lot more people tuning in for the premieres of each episode rather than 3 a.m. on the East Coast, right, and 12. So, do I collect Hot Toys? Yeah, I actually have a whole box in the corner of Hot Toys, like a lot of different ones. Yeah, yeah. What got me into Marvel? Honestly, man, I read comics since like before, like really since I can remember, and then uh, the animated stuff. Really, like I can vividly remember just sitting at my home when as a kid watching just Spider-Man, X-Men animated series. Like, yeah, that's like my childhood. I think like you can look at my personal Instagram that I don't really post to that much, and scroll through it and find a picture of me when I'm like 5 years old and I'm dressed up as Wolverine, like for Halloween. Like I've always, and that's from probably the animated series, probably, yeah, watching the animated series. Yeah, I don't know. Just since a kid, it's just been what I've loved. And when the MCU started, well, I mean, really before the MCU started, when in 2000 when the X-Men started, that was like crazy for me because Wolverine's my favorite hero. But then, yeah, but when the MCU started to be connected and the possibility of everything started happening, yeah, it just wanted to start a YouTube channel and did it. So, yeah. Gaming stuff. Your birthday is the 19th of October. My birthday is 29th of October this month. So, we're pretty close. Jeff Toth. Yes, Blade is still happening. It is still happening. Poe, thanks for that super chat. 25 more minutes. Yeah, huh? Yup. Was that the master? No. Oh, so Poe, I almost thought like I did. There was a little bit of glare. Looked like your icon was the Master Chief for a second. Rafi Chowdhury. Will there be another Avengers movie after Secret Wars? Yeah, of course. Yeah. I think Galactus is coming in the Fantastic Four film. Yeah. Stefan, what is more important, Sleep or Loki season 2 episode 2? I mean, you're asking the wrong guy because you know what my opinion's gonna be. Lily's fandom mainly Marvel. Okay, not Loki related, but what do you think about Moon Knight season 2 being released? Do you think it'll happen soon or at all? Well, first and foremost, I loved Moon Knight. Really did love that series. Love Oscar Isaac. I do believe there's going to be a season 2. I just, I think recently they've released a lot of stuff about how, one of the main writers left mid first season and there was some problems, but they seem to like regroup pretty well. And I think that's definitely in their plans. Moon Knight's definitely coming back for sure. For sure. Rico, was I a Toonami kid? Yes. Dragon Ball Z Toonami, man. That was a little further on in my childhood, maybe when I was like, you know what, I can't even tell. Maybe when I was like 9 or 10. Yeah. Something like that. I'm in on October 29th this month, so in like a couple weeks, I will be 34, I think. You lose track. Yes, 34. Supperoo. I'm assuming you're in a game, AJ. Dijon, I don't, I heard about that. I heard about Blade possibly being like a back in time film. I think that's what they're doing with the Fantastic Four. So it wouldn't surprise me. I'm honestly okay with that too if the story's done right. I heard that there was a report recently that they were rewriting the script again. Excuse me. I heard that's not true. They're just changing some things. So I mean, I guess it technically is true. They are rewriting it, but not from like scratch. They're taking what they currently have and are going to rewrite some of what they already have. Farshad, which Marvel project am I most excited for? Exception of Deadpool and the Avengers. Fantastic Four. Yeah, Fantastic Four. I mean, Doctor Strange 3. Honestly, I'm pretty excited for a lot of them coming up. I'm excited for the Marvels. It's not tracking very well right now, but we'll see. Uh, Jedediah Akaya. If I was given huge MCU character play, it'd be Wolverine. For sure, I would play Wolverine. So there you go, Rico. Yeah, you and I were probably watching it all at the same thing. Toonami, Dragon Ball Z, man. Yeah, I remember. Wakanda Will, what's up, man? Are they still doing Wakanda series next year? Ooh, it's really hard to say anything about a certain time right now because of the strikes and everything. So I don't want to like definitively say anything, but it will be happening for sure. And there's also like an animated Wakanda series coming out as well. I don't know when, but that was kind of announced as well too. So yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, Patrick. No, I can't wait for them either. Yeah. Um, Adam, the Marvel Man. What's my top five favorite MCU movies? That's really hard. Definitely, Infinity War, Endgame, the first Avengers film, uh, the first Iron Man, Thor Ragnarok, Shang-Chi. I think that's six, but that kind of gives you a feel of like where I'm at with my top ones. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we are getting What If season 2 in December. Danny Campos, that is true. Yes. Ha! Thanks, Kyle. Be a sick Wolverine. Thanks, appreciate that. Appreciate that. uh, Emmanuel Andrade. Do I think there's gonna be a reset? Yeah. Um, I think the universe, and this is like, so this is something I noticed for Loki season 2, episode 1 and 2, and when it went 3, whenever they look at the time loom, and specifically what Obi said in the first one, you remember how he said, like, excuse me, it's raw time, but he calls them at some point in time branches going into the loom to create one timeline. So I'm like, so really what they're doing is funneling the multiverse into one timeline. So they already are combining a lot of different timelines into one, which is very interesting to think about how that would actually work. Obviously, we're thinking about something fake possibly being real. How would that work? Not sure. But it makes me wonder, like, if if they even, so they have the multiverse, even with that multiverse being loomed into one universe, there's still branches that come out of that, right? So I'm just sitting there like, what if the time loom is just completely destroyed and it's raw time and a raw multiverse? Like, that's what I think is ultimately going to lead to the true multiverse, you know, happening. I don't remember the question. I got off on a tangent there. Oh, reset. Yeah. So, it seems like the time loom is like forcing a bunch of timelines into one main timeline. I think we might get that again with all the broken universes. So people left over from the broken universes will all be shoved into one, and we'll essentially start over. And I think it's a good idea because it won't erase anything, especially so if you have people left over from the 616 universe, they'll remember everything that happened. And it's not like it never happened, but they're simply in a new universe where it's fresh and new. I think it's a good idea. If that's what they decide to do. That's my own theory. So. Far shot. Yeah, the Marvels and Loki are on the same day, which was an interesting choice by Marvel Studios. I wonder if they thought that would increase sales or something for whatever reason. I don't know why. You think they would have waited like a week or a day. And I'm sure it'll come out the day before, right? Like you probably catch like a 10 o'clock showing or something like that. You know? Well, yeah. Spider Dan 29.9. That's pretty funny. Your boss didn't buy it, huh? Barton Bagnus. It's so hard to describe time, especially when Loki, the series, is even breaking its own rules by stating like, time doesn't exist in the TVA, and then like, oh yes it does, and they're like, no it doesn't. Well, I guess it does, right? It's it's hard. It's hard to kind of wrap your head around. But hold on, Does that mean that time could branch back on itself? Yes, I think so. But I'm saying that right now as someone who doesn't. They haven't really told us all the rules yet, right? So that's what I'm kind of waiting for. That's what I'm kind of waiting for. Mr. Anderson, something I'm excited about seeing the Marvels. I'm actually really excited to see them all switch places and them fight. I think that's a cool hurdle to get over at first, but then advantage to be used against Darben. I think that'd be really cool. Also, I think decent amount of people know that I'm really into Korean culture because of I grew up with it in my childhood, and I speak Korean and I watch a lot of K dramas and I listen to a lot of K-pop, and Park Seo Joon, who's a Korean K drama actor, is in the Marvel, so I'm really excited for him as well. He is going to be Prince Yan, who Carol's gonna have a relationship with in some way. No spoilers in case you haven't watched my videos on that. So, but have you heard that Daredevil Born Again hit the reboot button? Of course, yeah. Um, so what it seems like right now is Marvel Studios is really. It seems like they have noticed what fans are saying. They have noticed some disappointment, and they have noticed their numbers drop for streamings and for their shows and for their movies. I think they've really just kind of noticed that all and are like, you know what? We really need to step it up. And when they sit back and look at a project and they don't think it's up to par, they fire people. And they say, start over. And I think that's fine. And I think that's what you should do, right? They've done, this isn't the first time. They did it with Blade, right? They did it now with Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. Like, it's what they do. And hopefully it results in better quality overall. I think storytelling has actually been their shortcoming recently. I think they could step it up with the writing and the storytelling, to be quite honest. So, Loki was in the future, yes. You have to keep that in mind. I don't know about. I don't know about Tony Stark returning and Sam Wilson's Captain America 4. Uh, I wouldn't hold on to that thought. Manassas Nascimento. I haven't heard anything about that at all, and it doesn't seem like it would happen. Galaxy Geeks, what's going on? Wanted to swing by, show some love. Wanted to come on before my reaction to Loki. Love the channel. Sweet, thanks. Thanks so much. Thanks a bunch. And you guys can check out Galaxy Geeks as well. Check out the reaction. Appreciate that. I am excited for Captain America Brave New World. I actually really am. I really am. Really am. Wait, did I misunderstand that one? No, you did say Tony Stark returning. No, I think if anything, maybe old Chris Evans. Sorry, not Chris Evans. Captain America. Old Steve Rogers appearing. Maybe, you know, they haven't really said he died yet or, you know, what he did. So maybe. But I don't expect Tony Stark in Captain America 4. And Valkyrie will reveal herself to be Loki. Yeah. That'd be funny, but no. I think Loki's going to take over the TVA. I really do. I really do. Really do. For those asking, we've got 14 minutes. I will refresh just to make sure. Yep, still not out. 14 minutes, I believe, until it comes out. So, Darkness Under the Wind? No. If the ending of Loki Season 2 had Kang killing multiversal heroes as he got closer to the main MCU, not at all. In fact, I would love to see that. And if some things that I've heard about Secret Wars are true, and about Deadpool 3 are true. All right, I'm talking like stuff I can't put on my channel because it's like there are like certain leaks that are obviously like too much, and that's when so like I have gotten called by Marvel security before, and it's not a fun call. It's not a fun conversation. And I've gotten called by Disney before stating that Marvel security called them. So there's some things you really can't talk about when you're known and work with them, right? If I was one of those people out there that didn't work with them, it'd be whatever. But if what I've heard is true, and I think it is, uh, you're gonna like what happens. I think it's gonna be done in a clever way. Yeah, I Spider Dan. I'm thinking that Loki and Sylvie take control of the TVA. If not, definitely Loki. I think that I did a video, and I think that's like Loki's glorious purpose. I really do. So Emmanuel, the trailers do show the TVA falling apart, and there is something that I haven't seen yet that I don't know. Is there's a part in the trailers that Loki says to OB like, "What could we have done different?" And it makes it seem like they're about to die, and then Loki's gonna go like back in time. Um, so I'm not like I don't really I haven't seen any of that yet. So I don't know what direction they're gonna go with that. So yeah, I don't even know. I'm very excited for the end. Very excited for the end. Will Jonathan Majors be Kang after Loki season 2 is over? I hope so. I think that all depends on his trial. Hey, Ryan Newsom, thanks for super chat. We will see a reunion with Bruce and General Ross Captain 4 movie. Yeah, I think so. I really do. Haha, Poe, you're not wrong. They very well could be, which is why I'm not giving away any secrets. Thanks for the super chats, all. Appreciate them all. Oh yeah. Oh, totally. Javier Portillo. Yeah. I mean, there are people responsible for, trying to make sure like the big stuff doesn't get out, and if it does, tracking down who let it out, because it's obviously somebody like internally telling somebody something, right? um the TVA could be destroyed, or the TVA could be the saviors of everything. Kamoka. My theory in the video that I did is that the TVA is necessary. They don't necessarily have to make sure no branch timelines come out, but you have to monitor the timelines, the branch timelines, because if you don't, then Kangs will be loose. So my theory was that you could monitor the timelines and see when a Kang or Nathaniel Richards, right, is about to like arise, and then from there you can either kill him or take out the timeline then, just to be safe. But that way you don't have to kill every single timeline, and clearly they have the capacity to monitor all these branch timelines. So yeah, we'll see. Somebody said something about the last live stream I did got copyrighted because of some footage I showed. So I'm not gonna show as much today. So no big deal. So the copyright stuff, a lot of times that's just like an automatic YouTube thing. Companies set up things with YouTube to automatically claim stuff, right? It's not like a real person going through YouTube channels and just copywriting stuff, although they do that, but yeah. Does your sources from those companies that give YouTubers news get in trouble? Does your sources from those companies that give YouTubers get in trouble? I don't know about companies, but just the people, the sources in general. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason a lot of these people are anonymous, like Twitter accounts, right? So nothing can be linked to them. I know a lot of those scoopers, right? And I'll talk to them on Twitter and such, and I don't know their names, right? And I don't ask, right? They're doing what they do, and I don't want to know their names. Actually, I don't want Marvel like asking me for stuff, because then I'm in a weird situation. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know them. I talk to them, but I don't like know them, right? They're scoopers. They're doing what they can. They're anonymous, right? And for a good reason, because they could get sued for what they're doing. So, Yeah. Lucas Tabs, can I get a oh yeah? I'll give you that one right there. Just because it's been a while since I've heard those. The oh yeah. That's so funny. Those were so big for a long time. I remember you'd just be like out in random public places and people would just yell, like, can I get a oh yeah? And people would just yell it. So funny. The power of the internet, right? Far shot, I think Deadpool 3 is going to have that much hype. You know, marketing is really a big deal when it comes to, you know, how much hype a show has. It really is. So the strike should definitely be over. I mean, they're going to have to be over for Deadpool to resume filming. So by then we should be all right. I'm worried about the Marvels. I did a video, you know, a while ago saying that's going to tank. Not because I wanted to tank, but because I think it's set up to fail and it's already tracking pretty poorly. So I really want it to do well, but I just don't think it is. Sadly, it's already not kind of doing well. Hey, we got what, 7 minutes? 7 minutes. Yeah, Darkness on the Wind. I don't think Deadpool could fail. Yeah, I really don't think so. I think Deadpool is just, people are just, Hugh Jackman Wolverine's coming back. I mean, come on. And the other two movies were successful with just Ryan Reynolds leading it. I mean, come on. It's got to be successful. It's got to be successful. Do I think Kang killed Iron Man in Endgame? That might be revealed in Secret Wars. Rafi, I don't think so. AJ, get out of here with the Jungle Cruise 2. If I hear anything, you'll be the first person that I tell. I promise you. If I hear anything, you know, it's The Rock. He's going to make movies. He's going to come back. You already know it. Warren, what do I think is better, Doctor Strange 2 or Thor Love and Thunder? Doctor Strange 2. I really don't think Doctor Strange 2 was a bad movie. I don't know why I get so much crap. It wasn't what we expected it. Definitely wasn't what I expected it was going to be. But I don't think it was bad. 305 Rider. No, we have 6 minutes. BG, believing they will make Tony Stark's death sick. Returning him will be like the second coming of Christ. So they won't take that lightly. Just jam him into phase 5. Right. So, yeah, I don't think... What was it? It was Captain... Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the next Captain America movie. Yeah. I don't think so. I think it's a big Secret Wars thing or something like that. So... Yes, Ryan Reynolds does know how to write a good story. I hope you make it, X-Men movies. They'll make it. They might be the savior of the MCU, right? They might be the actual revival. Adam, yeah. Yeah, I liked Multiverse of Madness. It just wasn't what I thought it was, gonna be. Do I think Bucky is in Brave New World? I think it would be weird if he wasn't. At least a cameo, right? I mean... Yeah, Lily's fandom, mainly Marvel. It has so much going, the Marvels has so much going against it. And now that there's none of the cast are promoting the film, which so many people hate Brie Larson as it is anyways. I don't, I really like her actually, but I almost wonder, is it better that Brie Larson can't promote the film? Or is it, or should they be promoting? I don't know. All right, this is the time if people need to go to the bathroom. This is the time. We have 4 minutes, coming up on 3 minutes left. Sometimes they drop it a few minutes early. We're going to refresh season 2. It's still not out yet, but this is the time because we're about to go in it. Danny Campos, who's director of Secret Wars? We don't know right now. We don't know. We really don't. Rafi, do I think John Malkovich can show up in Vulture variant and will Kang show up in Deadpool 3 because of incursions in Battle World taking place? It would make sense for Kang to show up, and that would be really cool. I wonder if John Malkovich would do that. It's been a while since that Spider-Man 4 movie got scrapped with Sam Raimi and Tobey. I wonder if he would still be down. That would be my only question. So Multiverse of Madness really was about Wanda a lot. Yeah. Yeah. T-Mac. Yeah, that's a tough one. You know, one of my good buds, E-Man, Emmanuel, I believe his channel's called E-Man Reviews. He started the recast T'Challa movement, and we've talked a lot about that. I think they should have recast him. And it is weird, you know, they recast William Hurt right away, but you know, I don't know what goes on behind doors, but I do think they should have recast him. They essentially did recast him just in a really weird way. I would have just rather him been recasted. I get what they were trying to do, but still. Hey, Poe. Hey, appreciate you being here while you're at work. Really do. Thanks for another super chat. Yeah, this is a good one. No, I just love Loki, like, as the series. What's up, Jacob Wells? Hey, appreciate that. Yeah, the community is good, I will say. The community exists because of you all and then a lot of cool people that are creators as well. So, hey, appreciate you being a follower for so long. Really do. Thank you so much, Jacob. I will say Spider-Man's going to be a big part of Secret Wars. And and the MCU after Secret Wars is what I'll say. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Where am I? Here we go. It's not up yet. We'll keep refreshing. Oh, you know what I need to do? I don't really know how to do this. I don't know how to put a timer. I really don't know how to put a timer. Because what if okay, I gotta put this here. I gotta put this here. And then I gotta get this pulled over here to be able to do a little actually, where did it go? Oh no. Technical difficulties. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Keep refreshing it. Leon, what up, man? Oh, thanks for coming, member. Super appreciate that. Thanks so much, Leon. Not up yet. Oh, here it is. I'm trying to get a timer up. Trying to get a timer up. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. I think I used to write like stopwatch. Okay. Okay, I can do this now. Is everyone ready? We're gonna do it. Okay. I started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's called Breaking Brad, and I didn't realize that before, and that's hilarious. I still can't figure this out. I don't remember how I did it last time. Oh, you know what? It's not showing anything because I'm not in... Hold on. I'm putting it to pause. Sorry. It's because I'm not in Chrome. That's why. Please don't make me log in. I won't remember anything. Yes. Okay. Okay, we're going to try this again. Now we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Sorry. There we go. All right, so we're going to hit that recap real quick. And I cannot show as much this time because last time it got to... Oh, no, wait. No, is it doing that thing where it's like freezing? Yeah, it's not playing. I might have to play it. I might have to play it. Come on, man. It's not even moving now. Here, I'll show you guys my screen since it's not working. Hold on. Okay, now it's playing. Okay, so this is where we're at. Sorry. Yeah. Jacob, I would say just go for it. The internet is a place that can be hard, but can also be very accepting by a lot of people. So know that it might be kind of hard, but if it's something you really want to do, you can totally do it. You totally can. I promise you, if I can, you can, because I'm really not that special. But thanks for being a supporter. Glad I finally recognized you as well. And yeah, do it, man. Start your own channel. Gotta gotta hide some of this. See us buttered in. Oh, I got my chat pulled up here. Let's just use this. Here we are. Dun 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 dun. All right, this is where I'm at right here. Sorry guys, I cannot figure out what I used to do for the timer. I remember Mr. Anderson, but I can't figure out the technical way to do it on this. Cause like, no, it can't be that. Like what is this? Yeah, I can't figure out. We're just gonna have to show some scenes. So right now we're at 150. That's where we're at. Oh. There we go. 1977, London. I like that part where he says, this place is too safe. Too safe for her to be. Look, it's Zaniac. Ear itch. Mr. Wolf, look, it's X5. Oh, I think I remember how I did it. Bridget Bardot, she's a famous French actress. Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. I don't think this is how I did it before. But I have an idea. Dang it, it's not working the way I wanted it to work. This is really not working in my favor, is it? Ooh. How about this? There we go. That could work, right? It's kind of small, but okay. And oh, what did I just hit? Oh no. And here comes Loki. With the swagger that I wish I had. Yeah, I don't remember how to do that, Mr. Anderson. That's the problem. I don't remember how I did that. You're running from a god. Are we? Is that right? Yeah, 5 minutes. That's about right. Yeah, it's about where we're at. Did you really think you'd outrun me? Malik, Daredevil's not canceled. They're just rewriting it. What up, Frank? What's going on? No, for real life, my last stream got taken down because I shared too much. So now I can only share like little clips like this, unfortunately. So, oh, I like this part. This is like classic 1970s, like London punk guys. I love it. It's funny that he worked for the TVA, but he's still just a human. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have any powers. And boom, it's an illusion. He said, "Of course." Nerd solves cubes. Yeah, the intro does hit different. I like this line right here. It's not a fair fight. I mean, you're literally fighting a god and has guardian god. This part's really cool when the shadows behind him, and they grab him. Love it. No, I can't really share much of it, unfortunately. But why'd you run? The people who always run are the people who said I never did anything wrong, right? Mobius is right though. Why'd you run? And we going into it. My timer is like a few seconds ahead, but this is basically where we're at. 7 minutes, 30 seconds. And we in the TVA. Hi, Rocket. Hi. What you doing? That guy's intense. Hunter D90. Oh, now they go to OB. Who's got a lot on his hands right now. I know, Mr. Anderson. I really like that too. I mentioned that on my breakdown. That he was talking to the wrong one. Like, do you think this is a higher priority than all of us dying thanks to the temporal meltdown? Love that. Am I Mr. Huge Leak? I didn't hear about the canceling Vision Quest thing, so I don't know about that one. I might have just figured out how to do it. I figured out how I did it. All right, I think I can do this. Because now, yeah, now that's going to do. There we go. Got it. Brad Wolf. Most of all, Brad's an a-hole. So, this is where we're at right now. Oh, I didn't mean to pause it. We're going in to question good old Brad. Oh, why is this not working? Okay. Why? I'm all messed up. This part, these parts are really good here. I like Kang. I think Kang's gonna be awesome. Seriously, dude, you left the TVA and like went to the sacred timeline. Anybody could arrest you. I wish the Star Wars collector. I wish. This gets personal in this scene right here. I mean, he is slash was a villain. Loki is special. You don't say so. You don't say otherwise. Ooh, the mother. He brought his mother into this. Getting under his skin a little bit. You're a villain. And you're good at it. I'm not wrong. Mobius is like, what you getting at here? You're not bad, you're good, Loki. You're good. Even Hunter B-15's like, what you about to do? Cosmic Spider-Man. I don't know. Hopefully. It's a word hole. You're not wrong. Terrible. Awful things. Do them. The music just abruptly stops. He needs therapy. Just kill him. Kill him, Loki. It's such a corny old joke, but I love it. It fits Mobius perfectly. You could be an actor. Doesn't matter. It's not like they can go get their old lives back, though. Oh, just wait, Ramirez. Just wait for it. Gets cool. Gets cool. It's kind of weird, man. Get him, Mobius. He calls him a silly little man. I like how he's like, "Oh, Mobius, yes." Gotta let that anger out sometimes, man. You were clearly ahead of me. Some pie. Mobius loves some pie. Good old key lime pie. That is super green. That is so green. Every time I see the scene, I'm like, it's so green. It's really good. He's such a great character. I lost it. It wasn't tactical. Yeah, no kidding, Mobius. He better, Danny. He better get his jet ski. Oh, this is so funny. Remember that time? Tried to use the Mind Stone. Tony Stark. It didn't work. I threw him off the building. He's like, you remember that time where I did the whole plot of the first Avengers film? That's funny. This is deep because this is how I would feel. This hits really deep. Thanks, Fitness Today. Appreciate it. Yeah, he can't go back to his old life. No one can. The timelines that they came from are definitely pruned. Something good. I just noticed that Loki's not really eating the pie. He's just eating whipped cream. The way they get him to talk is so good. It's really cool. Really creative. Exactly, Mr. Anderson. He can't go back, so I get what he's saying. And yeah, why would you want to know? If it was really good, it's only gonna bum you out. Yeah, because she would have killed him if she knew he found her. Brad Wolf. That's funny. Hugo Stiglitz in season one, Mobius mentioned that he's always wanted to ride a jet ski. He loves jet skis. He says he loves one of those things about Earth. Of course, he didn't know he was a variant. He thought it was created by TVA. So he kind of just worshipped jet skis from afar. So we all want to see him ride a jet ski. Obi Kioi Kwan's character, Kioi Kwan as an actor for this character is perfect. Uh oh. Uh oh. Access denied. Invalid temporal aura. Meaning you do not have the right DNA. It's password protected with DNA. Oh, I did, Mr. Anderson. Oh, I did. This part's so good. Need another session because he told him he needs therapy. Something like that. Ha, BG, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, rip to the wallet though, right? I'm glad you got all that stuff too, though. This part's cool. Watch how scared he get. Look how scared he just starts to get. I love it. He just gets gradually more scared. B15's not there. Mrs. Rulebook isn't there. He's not wrong. Ramirez production. It's not that it was changed, it's that it was never fit for him. You'll see. Alright, this part's cool. Oh, you in trouble. You in trouble. There you go, Stilts. I'll have to thank Tyrone. You must have watched some of his reactions to my stuff. Tell him thank you. I'll tell him thank you too. Glad to see you here. This part's really cool. Q&A. It's creative. Which should make you even more scared that he doesn't know how to work it. I love that. I'm a villain, remember? The timer is we are watching Loki season 2 episode 2 right now. It's a watch along. I said some hurtful things and I brought up your mother and I'm really sorry about that. That's funny. This is villain Loki and I love it. I love it. Loki's just messing with him, man. You know, you could kill me with that. Could I? Love it. Loki's like, that's exciting. Hey, thanks, Muffinery Muffin Man. Appreciate it. I don't think so. One more cast, but we'll have to see. I've done some terrible, awful things. I love Loki. Look at that smile. Oh, that Loki smile. We are watching it right now. This is kind of the best I can show you all without getting copyrighted. Oh, that didn't work. This is the part we're watching. This is where we're at. This part's so cool. They just keep shrinking him in the box. I love it. You aren't there either. I love it. She has a new life. Got there in the end. And Mobius just opens the door. He wasn't locked out. There's a plan. It was their plan the whole time. Oh, this part's really cool. This part's really cool. Yes, YT Strong Gamer. We are watching it right now. I can kind of show it to you here, but this is watching it right now. We're at 30 minutes 31 seconds. We're all gonna die. course. I wrote it. That's so. You wrote the TVA guidebook. He's like fanboying right now. Little cute moment. Little cute moment. Ew, gross. Burnt popcorn? No. He who remains. So, variant. Need a variant of Kang. So convince Miss Minutes to come back, or go find a variant of He Who Remains, which is where Victor Timely comes in. He wants to find Sylvie. They're at the McDonald's. Happy early birthday, Malik. Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe in another universe. Hey, thanks, Hugo. Stiglitz, appreciate that. And there she is. Our Sylvie with our Loki. Stop it. Mobius needs his apple pie. I love that music. I love that background music. It's just so good. Like that. It's supposed to be like Asgardian, Norse, you know, mythology music. She does not want him to be there. Well, happy early birthday, T.Y. Tebin. Hope you have a good one. My birthday is the 29th of this month. Getting close to everyone's birthday. Gosh, I remember those McDonald's uniforms. It's hilarious. He's been time slipping. Why were you there? Oh, Ty. Well, happy birthday, Ty. Yeah, I had the Loki meal. For sure, I had the Loki meal at McDonald's. Because you killed He Who Remains. She hates the TVA still. She hates the TVA still. What's my real name? My real name is Warren. I do have a real name. See, this right here, Loki's starting to believe that the TVA really is necessary. For good meal. Mobius. They say opposites attract. No. And then I kind of freaked out. Basically tortured you. You slapped me in the face, but I got you a shake. That's funny. It looked scary. It's cinema. Hey, is this a setup? He's like, nothing. Like, convincing. What's up, Tharuka? How's it going? Kill him. Gets intense. Yeah, me too, Mr. Anderson. They're bombing the timelines, the branches. This part's cool. You've seen some of this parts in the trailers. Yeah, yeah, Malik, I know. Yeah. Tyrone asked if he could do my videos. I told him, yeah, for sure. Totally. Gotta kill that panel. Yeah, Dox is a villain. Yeah, I like that part where Loki throws the prune stick at him. They're holding hands. the damage is done. Oh, I love that background music. They killed almost all of the branches. There were a lot. It's like trillions of people. Yeah, because Renslayer had to bust out of whatever timeline she was in before it got deleted. Yep, she was in a branched one. Same, Malik. But the TVA could be fixed to be the solution, which is what Loki wants to do. Man, Loki is just getting his heart crushed over and over again. Oof. It's got to be trillions of people that died. I mean, right? There's billions of people in every universe. So they looked to be hundreds of universes that got pruned. Well, her timeline's still there because she's clearly there right now. And if you notice in this scene, you'll see it in a second. Is your mum on her way to pick you up? Yeah. Look what she's got in her hand. It is He Who Remains' temp pad. And there you go. There it is. Episode 2. What did everybody think? Ooh. Alright, let's get all my stuff back to normal here. What did everybody think of episode 2? Loki season 2. Yeah, see, that's why I like avoided saying anything when y'all are asking me about this episode, like if it was slow, because it is kind of slower, but it's really good still, right? Like, yeah, yeah. I really, what's up, Bruce Schmap? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Marvel Zombies? I don't know. I hope they do a lot of different cool storylines, you know, kind of like a what if, or if they're just going to do a full, you know, one story for the whole season. I don't know, but I'm excited. I think it'll be cool. It'll be cool. Jack got games. Really sad they were too late. All the branches. Yeah. So like, if you noticed at the end, like pretty much all, there were like hundreds of branch timelines, hundreds, maybe thousands. and there was only like a few left, like 2, 3 left at the end. Yeah, yeah. I thought this episode, I thought that like the box thing was really cool, right? The way they kind of like tortured him. I thought that was pretty cool. I really did think that was cool. Yeah, I don't mind like the slower episodes that have dialogue and stuff. I think it's important to have them. It can't always be the same pace, super super fast all the time. It can't always be that way. I will say episode 3 and 4 really pick up the pace like a lot. They pick up the pace a lot. And I really do like the next 2 episodes a lot. I like this episode a lot too. Really do. I think it was overall was like really good. Yeah, wondering Seth. Yeah, I thought that too. Like, well, if Loki loses, how can he use that to his advantage, right? I think Loki should take over the TVA. I think that's gonna happen. Tate, who the heck was Brad? Brad was Hunter X5, the guy that was the actor. AV, really glad you're liking it. Danny, glad you're liking it. What was she holding at the end? I didn't get a good look. JA, that was He Who Remains' temp pad that he used in the finale of Loki season 1. So, yeah. Oh, cool. Elite, you like this episode better than the first. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What date? Queasy, see Wheezy Nikki. It just premiered for us. I'm in the U.S. here. I'm in the States. So it just premiered for us. And I think it's in India and Hotstar right now, too. I think it comes out at the same time. Not sure where you're at. Yeah. See ya, Nerd Loves Cubes. Solves Cubes. Nerd solves cubes. Sorry. See ya. Glad you enjoyed the episode. Yeah. Poe, glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. Yeah, this, man, Loki really is just, oh my gosh, I forgot I have this missed minutes clock here. It kind of freaked me out for a second. It's all blurred in the background. I totally forgot about that. Wow. Yeah. Good, Billy Bug Entertainment. Slow but good. Good. Oh, really? That's funny, Luffy, man. That's funny. Deanbot, I love to see Loki, Reed, Richard, Strange, and maybe Professor X as their own little group looking after a timeline. I think that that's what Secret Wars should be. And I put this in a video. I think Loki should run the TVA and get together a big multiversal group of heroes to monitor when Kang is going to pop out, so they can kill Kang right away before he becomes too powerful. That way they can have the entire multiverse without pruning all the timelines. So, yeah. Jake, I'm not sure what Chris is planning to do with watch parties and stuff like that, because I know he streams on Twitch now, so I'm not really sure, but I'll find out and let you know next week. No post-credit scene, Con. No post-credit scene. Yeah. The very last podcast, this episode left me with so many questions. Yeah, I will say Loki season 2, what I've seen so far, is really good at cliffhangers. So keep that in mind as you go forward. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's MISS minutes, but I could be wrong. I've actually never thought about that. Good question. Is it missing? Yeah, she's there in my room right there. You think Sylvie's gonna run it? Yeah, I was thinking Sylvie, Patrick. I was thinking Sylvie and Loki would run it together. I hope. I hope they can get some type of closure, maybe be together, some type of a happy ending with each other. But who knows? Loki is unmatched. Yeah, this I love this show. I loved season 1 so much, and I like the show a lot. And I understand it might not be for everybody. Some people are like, why does everybody love the show so much? I don't know. I just think it's fantastic. I just think it's fantastic. Emma, glad you liked it. I think he realizes, Mina, that Loki or that Sylvie took him out, which is why all the branches were happening. I think she was trying to kill him the entire time, and then she got rid of him. So I'm pretty sure he knows. Hey, Erin Raths. I really like this episode. Yeah, so here's what I'll say. I was avoiding saying this before the show started because I didn't want to ruin the episode for anybody. This is probably my least favorite episodes out of the 4 that I've seen. I didn't want to say that before because you might have thought this episode is bad when it's not bad. It's a good episode. It's a really good episode, but the others I think are fantastic. So we'll see. Yeah, 305 Rider, I thought about that, a Deadpool cameo, since the TVA is supposed to be a big part of Deadpool. I don't know. We'll have to see really the direction they take it in episode 5 and 6. We'll have to see. Yeah, I think this is, yeah. Ebony D. Young, yeah, I think it was a good comic relief from X5. But, yeah, I love watching Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston together. They're so great. They're so great. Yeah, it had a lot of depth to it. This episode had a lot of depth to it. It really did. And I think those episodes are necessary. I really do. I think it fits well. Yeah, Mr. Anderson, the writing for this is better than most. And I think that's why it's good. I think Marvel needs to focus more on the writing. I really do. We're all going to die. Nice to meet you. Yeah, Chaz, I thought that was funny too. His character is fantastic. And he gets better as it goes on. Yeah, exactly. Jack Eye Games. You can't always have that fast pace. But all right, guys, I have to. The breakdown's pretty much done. There's a few things I have to do, including like a thumbnail and stuff like that. But the breakdown should be up. Let me actually check real quick to see how far along. Yeah, the breakdown should be up. It's a little over 26 minutes. I'm just going to get some things finalized with it. And then it should be up in about 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. So, yeah. Yeah, so glad everybody really liked this episode. Gonna bounce, gonna jump off real quick so I can get this breakdown out for everybody. But yeah, really glad to see everyone liked it, and can't wait till y'all watch the next couple episodes, because I think episode 4 is could be the best. Oh, I don't want to say that, but 3 is really good, and I think 4 could be the best episode. So we'll see. But be excited for the next ones, because I think since everyone really enjoyed the first 2, I think they're really gonna enjoy the next 2. So I'll see you all here next week. And like I said, my breakdown's gonna be out in about 20 to 30 minutes, I would say. So I'm gonna get working on that right now. Thank you, Mr. Anderson, for modding today. Super appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. Thank you to everybody for the super chats if you donated. Really appreciate the whole community as a general. These watch parties are great. I'm glad they're at a decent time now, so we could start them back up again. So awesome. Thank you, everybody. Really do appreciate that. Look out for that video, and I'll see you all next week in the next